And welcome back to Point Blank World Challenge Day number 2. We had the first semifinals. Now it's time for that second semifinals to find out the opponent of RRQ TCN in the grand finals. Really exciting moment right now. All the teams on the stage are gathering themselves up, really hyping up, screaming out, screaming their souls out right now.
Yeah, they are really pumped up for this. Of course, RRQ taking that first game. The first time Indonesia has made it.
Oh yeah, it's in the
finals of a international point blank competition.
In PBWC, yes. Well,
yeah.
That's great. This would usually, we had some updates from Roan too, and saying usually it's Thailand, Russia, some other region, Indonesia. It's an achievement for them already. If they take the entire tournament, wow, I wonder what the home crowd is going to think. I'm pretty sure they have their own stream and their own language, and it's going to be wild. Just watching thousands of people, 10,000s of people, more than that, watching live here. Even though there's a pretty big time difference between the countries, I'm pretty sure they're going to be really hyped about their having home squad going to that finals.
Oh yeah, there's going to be a lot of people celebrating just even getting to that finals. But now we're moving on to our second semifinals of the day. It'll be attack all around. On your screen first, Ed Glooms, Dopper, Starks, Eth and Zera, and Edwin coming out here for their team, looking very strong in their group. And now that we've seen how the Black Dragons matched up against RRQ with an incredibly close matchup, I think all around has to be your favorites here because Vaevictis was handled pretty well by RRQ.
And Vaevictis really gathering themselves up. I think they're really strong, ready to show their strong performance on the stage. I think we'll get to see all the members of Vaevictis. Also, look at that. He's running towards the stage. I'm ready.
Of course, you've got Freed, the longtime veteran of Point Blank eSports. Raiden, Yatagan, Tukan, and Macau.
MCOW.
Macau. Ka. Not exactly sure how they want me to pronounce that one.
Cacao. He's ready. Look at that. He's got the cape ready. He's a cape boy. What's a cape boy doing here?
I like it. He's the superhero. Going for it there. I mean, if Vaevictis can pull this off, that's definitely an upset here for a lot of reasons.
Yes.
Because we saw, it seems like Group B ended up being the stronger group, as we can see now that the Black Dragons and Attack All Around were very evenly matched. The Black Dragons were very evenly matched with RRQ. But RRQ, like we said, handled Vaevictis pretty well. So now, how can Attack All Around handle them, and how does Vaevictis try to turn things around? What is their strategy going into this? How do they attack the team that's all around you?
Yep. Another side of the story, Vaevictis, the only Russian squad left today. If they get dropped out for the home crowd, a little bit disappointing, but with the home buff, what we say oftentimes, that's a buff, major buff. Home buff doesn't have to worry about jet lag, doesn't have to worry about the food problems and all those nerfs that can be coming to you if you are in another country. But having that home buff certainly is a big one, but Attack All Around does seem to be the favorite of the matchup here.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is another team that almost every single member of their team with a positive kill to death.
You got all the stats ready.
Yes, I am ready. They almost all of them, except for Ed Glooms, had a positive kill to death ratio, but even he was almost there. Dopper topping out their team with a incredible 1.77 kill to death ratio on day number 1. 52% of his shots are headshots, people. That's crazy good, and that shows you what a veteran he is. And on his first time here on the international stage, he is really getting it done.
Yes. Your opponent, Vaevictis, though. They got a lot of good squad. If you just think about the KD, look at, I only see 2 members above 1.0. Actually, Macau having the highest at 1.4. He's definitely the one carrying, picking up lots of kills for the team. Of course, in number of assists, really good too.
Yeah, he looked really strong there. Participated in 38% of the team's kills. That's a huge number. I believe, if I remember correctly, that was the highest number out of any player here on day number 1 for kill participation for their team.
That's right.
So he's a guy who is always in the thick of it and playing really well yesterday. Let's see if he can continue that here today. And they need to turn it around. Vaevictis needs to pick it up to go against this really strong Attack All Around team.
Yeah, that's for sure, as We're gonna have hit the best of 3 once again. Maps. Lux Ville?
Maybe.
Please.
Maybe.
Sandstorm.
Sandstorm.
I studied the most about Sandstorm. Of course, I like the map personally, but still, it's being banned all the time. I can't say any strategy about it. Let's go. I think we're about to see. Okay, but before that, some group stage moments. Yes, this flank was beautiful.
That's Derek's flank through that window. Just crazy stuff there. I mean, just like this team is all over the place. I mean, they really do live up to that name, Attack All Around. They're just, I mean, especially Dopper. He is just allowed to roam and do whatever he kind of feels like doing, finding weaknesses in the defenses of these teams, and then coming through and making them pay. And there's a knife from Edwin.
Yeah, I believe that was one of the final. This is the final kill to end the match between Attack All Around and AOEXE. Match number 6 of Group Day number 1 yesterday. And there are a few more replays.
Oh, this
Yep.
2 kill 1 bullet coming up here.
Yeah, going back to Freed, basically the only one who is willing to use sniper guns, the T2 in a lot of the maps. We saw a few players switching in and out sometimes, but he's the one really dedicated onto that T2.
Yeah, usually when we see somebody go to the sniper, it's either because their team is really far ahead and they're just kind of maybe trying to practice something or do that kind of thing. We did see, I think it was 5R pulled it out a couple times.
Yeah, a few more from Storm too, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's all we're really seeing it so far. So we'll see if Freed sticks with that strategy going into this matchup against Attack All Around.
Yeah, so times are changing. All the strong teams, the names are changing. It used to be Art of Execution, just going on to semifinals and lots of finals in the history. But of course, big roster changes moving out to Vaevictis. Now, Freed is going to carry his team, possibly. But because of having Freed also, they tend to have some difference in strategy because they got to use their sniper to open up some space before and then move out, especially from that red side, and also to control that long area. That's where snipers are supposed to be from that blue. So in terms of strategy, there are, I don't want to say limitations to what they can do because they have 4 and 1. Yeah. But when it comes to the time where Freed he's like the only one, they can actually have the limit because this point blank is so fast paced. When you're trying to catch up to that fast pace, sometimes the T2 is not the best choice.
Yeah, I mean, if you're on fire with it, it can absolutely carry your team and really open up, like you said, open up space for you. And yeah, you can cover those long areas, and it's maybe a little easier, but there aren't a lot of long areas in a lot of the maps in Point Blank. So when it comes down to having to rotate into the shorter areas, you're maybe at a bit of a disadvantage compared to other players who are running stuff like Dual Chris and that kind of thing.
You have to really practice your quick scope, and it's really damn hard with the sniper because oftentimes you do not have the dot in the middle. So what you do is you take out a small piece of tape and put it at the center of your monitor and put a marker on it. So you have your own aim with that sniper. So you actually with that black dot, just move around and you just quick scope where the dot is.
Hacks.
No, that's called practice.
I don't think they're allowed to do that in tournaments.
No, not in tournaments. But that's what a lot of the snipers do in a lot of FPS for years and years. And after a while, with that practice, you just get used to the center point. Okay, now we actually see the right bands. I think.
Yep. We got it right this time.
Yeah, we got the check marks.
Look what you get.
Lux Ville, yes, but no Sandstorm.
Blow City and then Storm Tube to round it out if we get to that match. So Lux Ville first. Finally, we get to see. I'm excited for that.
The first Lux Ville of the tournament after the entire day of group stage. No Lux Ville. We see it finally. And not AOEXE. Attack All Around is going to be the one choosing it. Vaevictis, Blow City. A little interesting as they controlling that B side with that T2 can be okay, but it takes a lot of in terms of speed. The backup is really slow if you always have that sniper on that B long.
Yeah. So also I want to talk about Blow City a little bit because we're going to be seeing that once again, and we did see AAA play that yesterday. They tied with the Dragons on that, so I think this is maybe Vaevictis. They might have a bit of an opportunity there since it wasn't their stronger map. Attack All Around, it's been their weaker map of the 4 that they've played. So maybe a little bit of an opportunity for them there to try to take that second map off of them. All right. We are just about ready now. I think
No, we showed how many observers we had.
Yeah.
That's a secret. Gotta get
Don't think
anyone.
anyone really cares.
Who knows, man?
It's if
The
you
world
care
is a-
about how
world
many
is a big
observers
place.
we have, then you got not a lot going on in your life that's important. That's all I gotta say.
Well, you're but
Look at this
if you're
guy.
listening to us, you're certainly at the right place. The best place to be online. Let's go with the semifinal number 2 between Vaevictis and Attack All Around in blue, Vaevictis in red.
Freed, adding a little bit to the end of his name today.
Great Jaki.
Yeah, I don't know why, but whatever.
Maybe that was his full ID. Who knows?
I don't know. It's fine.
But
He's still Freed.
yeah, I think Doppler is the one that has to be stopped from Attack All Around. We saw what that guy can do alone. It was
Yeah,
amazing.
guy is insanely good.
And wisely with Ed Glooms, those two are really strong as a pair duo.
Yep. Yeah, you often see the Eds running around together, doing their thing. Doppler's kind of a, like you called him yesterday, the ninja with a gun.
Yes.
And on this map, though, it's a little harder to be a ninja. There just aren't as many angles that you can take to kind of find ways to get behind the team, especially early on. So down the main hallway, we've got a couple guys for Vaevictis.
Yeah, so far no T2 from Freed. Actually, all rifles here. Oh,
That was
eight.
close.
Yeah, close one.
All
I think
right.
they're checking all angles to see where exactly the line of defense is from Attack All Around.
Right. Trying to get the shot around the corner onto Ed Glooms, but Freed is the first one to go down.
Also a push from the other side. Not too fast, though. Got a revenge kill with the grenade, but 2-for-1 trade.
Yeah, down this red hallway here, trying to find a way in. Matako has to back off a little bit because 2 members have gone down here, Freed and Macau. And, ooh, Toucan gets Dopper in the background here, over in the main hallway.
Yeah, that's where you like to be all the time with the but
Yep.
2 drops at the same time, and Tukan goes down instantly. Good teamwork.
All right, a 3v2. Ethans gets the kill. Matako trying to turn it around, but Ethans finishes them off. First game.
That was a close one. Matako was actually like 100% HP until that final headshot. So in terms of aim, we've had some troubles following all that aim. But one good headshot can seal the deal. Attack all around with the successful defense. I love the moment where they just came down from the rails together to drop on top of one target. That was a beauty.
Yeah, taking advantage of verticality in first-person shooters is really important. No different in point blank because it's a lot harder to change your direction from up and down than side to side. And also, it's a lot harder to notice up and down versus side to side.
Yeah, especially when you're looking for all those headshots. You just keep your aim around the head. There's all that headline around the map. You just know exactly, depending on how much experience you have.
All right.
Tukan almost fell. That's like 2 HP left.
All right, Starks thinking about going for an over grenade here. Some grenades backing off people in the main hallway, but they're way behind that, actually, so that grenade not really anywhere near the members of Vaevictis. Toucan, ooh, 1 hit point already for him. Ouch. Might have taken an overnade there.
Yep. He should be crawling on that amount of HP. He's like, guys, I'm alive, but not really.
You're not allowed to do anything. All right.
Comes out. Ooh, gets him by surprise and he jumps off.
Oh,
If he just went off the rails, I don't think he would have died. I think he still had some HP left.
He had very little.
Yeah,
and I think
off.
he jumped
Yeah.
off, and that was just enough to take him down here. So, grenade coming through. Ed Glooms will successfully back up there, but he does take a little bit of damage.
And Tukan's all the way over there saying, guys, I'm alive. Macau
okay.
pushing. Ooh.
Ooh.
Edwin Wisely actually in a weird angle, so they didn't expect him to be there.
Yeah, oh. Toucan just
in the
wants
middle
to
of
get
the
out.
stairs.
Yeah, Toucan's like, there is nothing
Guys,
good.
I'm alive.
I have 1 hit point. I have to...
Edwin also 12 HP.
Yeah, but he's just... There's just not much to be found here. Backing off into red room number 2 because there is nothing good going on for him.
All right, I'm going to hide here, use all my time, and let's talk about some fun stuff. I got the golden knife.
I'm going to make some drawings in the ground to leave my mark.
They'll tackle around. They're always saying, I don't think they exactly know how much Toucan, because I think that the 99 damage came in from on the overnade at the beginning of the game.
Yes. I believe that's the case.
So
Yeah.
that's also the reason why tackle around is like not really pushing. Even though
Right.
it's a 4v1, they do want to think about that.
Right, they can watch A here from the ramp.
Topper, and that's a single bullet. Taking out 1 HP. The gun goes down.
Mission success.
Good to see some different map happening. Lux Ville. Really fun.
Yeah, Lux Ville's great. That A site's so hard to push. Both the bomb sites hard to push on this map. It's very challenging to get through. Look at that, Ed Gloom's.
Oh, he got a really good respawn.
Yeah, really good spawn. Really good rush up there. Almost gets Macau as well, but Macau just barely able to land that headshot. Ethan's up on the main hallway, trying to prevent the enemy from getting through, but I think right now they're not doing so bad.
Yep, Cerix on the defense, and downstairs, they have pushed a little bit onto the shelves, onto the railings.
All right, Edwin's back down here by the A-bomb site, trying to keep things. The A hallway's getting pushed here. The narrow hallway's getting pushed.
Toucan does go down. He was supposed to keep
Ooh, that's
enemies
a
away.
really good grenade by Sterix.
The tackle was trying to push or fall back. Couldn't really make that decision.
Oh.
A good backup nade. It says, bring it on.
Mission success.
Taking down 3-0. Of course, Lux Ville. I would say a little bit harder for red side to break in.
Let's go.
Definitely.
We often have like 5-1, 5-0s happening a lot of the times.
All right, let's see if Vaevictis can find a way to get a game win here. Just rushing up right away onto the A side.
Yeah, Bloom's having the C5 set up here because it seems like Vaevictis are really stressing the hallway here.
Yeah, they really want to try to get through the narrow hallway. Some grenades coming in. Ed Gloom's trying to defend it, but Freed is able to outduel him. So
Even before that C5 goes off,
yeah, they've pushed through here. Now they're getting down
that was a smoke.
towards A hallway. This is a nice little push.
Yeah, Edwin checked the A-hole there, so they know that most of them are actually on the second floor. Crossway. Tackle all around, setting up their spots. Okay, not to be seen from down here. Nice. Really keeping the upper ground control.
Yep. Kyle coming down here. Pushing around the corner. Freed as well looking in, but oh my gosh. Edwin and Amp just catching him off guard.
He was
Dopper as well.
hiding this entire time in that A bomb site.
Mission
Didn't really catch him. He was just looking at the ground, hiding himself. But even the red side doesn't really go directly into that A side unless you're out of time. Using that mind game went really smart. We may have a 5-0 first half.
I mean, it was a good job by Vaevictis to get into that area, but the defense was very strong. All right. Toucan gets dropped on. And just got a huge grenade.
Look at that. He's looking. He's taunting the enemy over there. Pack all around. What?
Show us the nade.
I think that was 4 kills. Was that
it-
nade?
Was it in the hallway? Was it the narrow hall?
Overnade into the. I think overnade into the red room.
In a red room?
In the red hallway.
I was
We were catching the
completely
other,
watching something
we were
else.
catching other side of the map, so didn't really get the action. But that nade, I think, at least 3 or more.
It might have been 3 or 4. I'm not sure because it ended fast.
It just, the kill feed just went up like,
dead.
and then the round was over. That's a 5-0, guys. Vaevictis. They need a big comeback in the second half when they're defending. We knew that there would be some skill difference between the two teams, but this is
That was pretty one-sided. Now that grenade, of course, being just a crazy grenade. So let's see if we can get a replay of that because wow.
maybe
What happened?
the replay recorder also missed that because that was too quick.
Just too much,
Yeah.
too fast.
Okay,
Wow.
record next round. Oh, it's over already. I was going to press the button, but late. That might actually be possible, but of course, maybe we'll have the replay before we go into second half for Vaevictis. A little bit surprising, Freed. I remember Freed using some T2, even on Lux Ville, but it seems like he was not really trying to do it. And lots of nade kills happening when they're supposed to get all the nades out. Lux Ville tends to go a little longer because what nade can actually do, not like this too many times, but when you're trying to go in, like when Taco was running in or too late, he was trying to decide do I go in further and die with the grenade, with the kill, or just go back and can I survive? So there are lots of those moments because these hallways are just so narrow all the time. There are lots of walls you can bounce off the nade from.
Right, and you have to make the decision, are we going to rush forward and try to outrun the grenades, or are we going to back off and try to bait the grenades out? There's two ways to play it. We'll see what goes on. Vaevictis, I think, tried to play a little bit of a faster game there a couple times and got caught out trying to do it. But now they get to play on the defense, and it is attack all around on the offensive side here on the red side. Let's see how they want to attack this situation. Just setting up in the red rooms right now. And then you got maybe one over in the main, kind of in the main hallway, but not really pushing out into it. So you can see Freed has already moved out to the bookshelves there in the main hallway. Looking to cover that angle from the red spawn. The rest of the team just spread out, waiting.
A single round from attack all around will be game over, so Vaevictis really being careful about the potential. Already a kill to Macau.
Oh my gosh. F-Ans with a grenade. Possibly an overnade, we're not sure.
Overnade into the ramp, I believe.
Okay. Toucan gonna move up here, but there's some defense being set up.
Yeah, 3, 1 under, and 1 right next to it for the backup upstairs or downstairs. Lots of overnades from attack all around, sitting up in the hat.
Okay, here we go. Matako gets one. Ed Glooms gets him, though. Pushing it. Dopper wants to go through the main hallway. F-Ant trying to find a way through the A hallway area.
Even though you don't see one coming down directly into the main hallway, but you kind of know the timing, so you try to stop that timing with that grenade.
All right,
well
an overnade right on the feet of Raid, and he's able to get away from it, though.
Raid reflexes coming out from Raid.
Oh.
But Toucan's already on the other side, and that is Vaevictis securing a round finally in Lux Ville. That was close. They were just turning back and forth, looking for the targets all around in that hallway.
All right, a big moment for them. Really, that was their backs were against the wall because if attack all around takes that round, like you said,
it's match point every single round for Vaevictis.
Yep. All right, let's see if they can do this. Toucan looking down the main hallway with Freed up front there. The dual Chris's, so we're not seeing the T2 this round.
Yeah, T2 would actually slow them down a lot.
Yeah.
I think this is the right choice.
Absolutely. On this map, for sure. On most maps. Oh, Macau! Great.
All the timing with the nades goes in front, takes 2 down.
Nice. Nice maneuvering down the narrow hallway there.
Great timing, great timing.
Yeah,
after those nades, kind of heard those coming and thought, okay, this is the timing. Maybe I can push this a little further.
Yep.
2 kills on his own.
All right. Here comes Edwin trying to find a way around the corner. That grenade forces him up. Macau pre-firing around the corner. Dopper trying to get something. Edwin does end up taking him down. Here comes Matako trying to back him up. Ooh, Edwin's pushing around the corner. He gets one. Freed is coming around into this battle as well. He gets Dopper, and that'll be another round for Vaevictis.
Triple kills for Freed, just wiping out all the backups coming. 2-0. We can feel the adrenaline rushing in for all the players. Macau going all the way out. That was a dangerous move, but a great timing for him to move out. Not really expecting that.
Oh my goodness. Dopper got
2 down to begin with.
Somewhere.
I think it's near the crossway or the blue respawn.
Yeah, that's somewhere over there.
This one's going to be tough. Freed, Raiden. You need a miracle here. 4v2 situation. I think attack all around in this case actually wants to go for that. So they want to push the main hallway.
Right, he's stuck, over by, I think is that Freed that's stuck over there by the crossway? And then, I believe...
Going towards the A hall. Freed finding the perfect time.
Good timing to
get
that
Good sound
kill.
Play.
Really nice by him.
Yeah, only spotted one more, so he's thinking maybe there's a split and coming around.
Ooh, you got lucky there that was a smoke and not a frag.
Yeah, good setup by Raiden. Taking one off 2v2.
Ooh, Freed goes down to a grenade, and it all comes down to this. It's just Raiden, last member alive here, trying to guard this angle. He's going to try to come through. F-Ans is on the other side, waiting to see.
Yeah, what's setting up the bomb?
Yep, they're planting the bomb at A here. F-Ans trying to play cover. And ooh, just able to avoid.
This one's hard.
This
really
so
tough.
Hard. All right, Sterix inside. He isn't able to get the shots. 8 hit
HP.
points. 8 hit points. Doesn't get Sterix, so that's going to do it.
And that will be the map going to attack all around 6-2. I mean, Vaevictis, after having the second half, they were starting their own in blue, but that nade was big, getting the first 2 kills. From that red side, attack all around, they kind of knew that, okay, we just have this game. We can't really lose this 4v2.
Yeah, it was that double kill by Doppler to start off the round. Probably over near, like you said, the crossway or somewhere over in that area, maybe a hallway brewers. I don't know, somewhere in that area where that overnade came in, and that is such a devastating way to start a round for Vaevictis in a must-win situation.
It's usually near the blue respawn on the stairs, where you go onto the second floor or the side.
Right.
I think that was the spot. And sometimes that overnade does fail from time to time. It's one of the harder ones to throw on the map. But just think from the red side, also having a good spawn to have that nade. I think those two worked in together to get that double kill.
Yep, and who else but Doppler getting that one for attack all around here. Let's see what's going on. I want to see that quadra grenade. I hope we get that in the replay somewhere.
Yeah, that's gonna be the 5th round. First half here, attack all around. They were wiping through the match. Lots of great grenades, defensive grenades saying, "Don't come at me. Give me some time to run away." That's usually why I throw the nades on the ground. See, look at it, just standing up, saying, "Woo!"
All right, we are not going to get to see that.
Yeah, I think the replay guy.
Yeah, I don't think it caught it.
Yeah, it was literally too fast for you to catch it.
Oh, Kyle with that great moment around the corner there.
Great timing. Just understanding the game so much on the map.
Yep. Edwin there. There's Freed doing a great job.
Good jukes and crouch. And also, he came out, saw one more, got 1 kill. It was close from 4v2. He brought it down to 2v2 for a moment, and then 1v2. And that was the final round in the second half, getting 1 more for attack all around, having 5 rounds for the first half. 5-0 was a big shutout for them to start off.
Yep. And then all it took was just that 1 round. Vaevictis got 2 in before they were taken down. So now we move on to Blow City. And it is getting scary here for Vaevictis. And will we see Freed, that T2 down on B-Long?
Maybe that's a real possibility. Blow City's a real scary, but for now, and there are lots of times where if you start off with just the dual Chris, you just end up staying with it because you're just used to the movement, and sometimes it's really hard to just change yourself from the T2 and you have to change your movement, the position, and all that. I think it's what they have prepared in terms of strategy for the team. If they want to have that T2 for the B side, of course that's okay. If not, just use what you used before, which is a lot more in momentum like Lux Ville.
Yep. All right, well, we'll see what they want to do. That means they might have someone else guarding that long B side then with one of this.
I think attack all around would also sort of just check if Freed is going to come out with that T2 or not on that B side. And even if there's a sniper, rifles can beat it. Of course, surely beat it with the amount of bullets. 1 headshot is all you need. And Freed, of course, is a great player. That's why he's got that T2. But if you miss the first shot, you are gone. Let's see the duel. That's going to be the key point of the matchup here.
Yeah, they did a pretty good job attack all around with B when they were on the long B side when they were playing this map yesterday, but they did end up tying with the Black Dragons on Blow City. So it wasn't perfect for them. There were times where they looked really good, times they didn't. And I think the Black Dragons had a really solid way to control the A side.
Yes.
So especially with Bezin, he does a really good job controlling that side of the map. And they found that it was difficult for them to push that side. So we'll see how Vaevictis wants to do this when they're on defense. If they're going to, like we've been talking about, what's going to be their setup for the long B side, and who's going to control A for them, and can they handle attack all around?
They need to handle with this amount of Russian fans cheering for them right now. Attack all around. They don't care. I mean,
no.
They're just standing up saying, "Woohoo! That was a grenade. We won." Yeah, especially this player at the end.
Yes.
Just having all that energy, just like standing up from the chair and trying to kind of make the opponent feel that energy. Infuriating there.
Yeah, it's yeah. That's not when you're an opponent and the other team is able to just taunt you like that. It definitely does not feel good. But looks like we're about ready to get into this match here on Blow City.
We are ready. Seen a lot of Blow Cities continuing from yesterday. Let's see. Freed with that duel. No snipers.
Yeah, they're overloading long B side a little bit here. Sterix and Dopper. Usually Ethans might be over there sometimes. And Eds, they stick together. Looks like they're covering the A side for now.
And only one in the watchtower and no one covering the back. Only one from the B bomb site. So Vaevictis really focusing onto the A site and the middle ground there, center passage.
Yep, a smoke was down, but now it's out here. So Dopper just poking around the corner, seeing if anyone's going to try to take a shot out of him out of watchtower. But it looks like they backed off a little bit, not really opting to guard this corner anymore.
I think they're willing to make all that sound, make the defense a little harder for the A site. And never mind, the tackle around doesn't really have anyone towards the A site. Just checking out the positions, defensive positions from the Vaevictis.
Yeah, they're definitely a little more interested in B side. All right, Matako throwing a grenade, immediately backs off because of the bullets that are just flying in there through that watchtower. All right, Edwin's coming down. 4 members coming in. Ed Glooms as well, making his way over to this side, but they're kind of stuck up here right now.
Yeah, I think Free was trying to come around and then got caught. There's another one, and another one falls.
Wow.
2 more. Raiden takes the grenade damage and goes off with the second grenade.
Oh, the cow does get the headshot onto Starix, but 3 members here.
Yeah, they're trying to surround him.
Yeah, and he will go down, and that is attack all around, taking the first one.
Ed Gloom was not contained. Freed was trying to go around behind him, actually, over to the other side of the map, but he was the one getting caught. That's where all the problems actually started to happen. The B-side defense, it looked okay, but those nades from a tackle around were beautiful.
All right, let's see how they want to do this. Ed wisely. Edwin already getting a kill there.
Yeah, from the A side, and then a tackle around instantly turns around to the back, and they're running. They have already ran into the B long, 2 members.
Yep, they're so ready for this. There's only 1 member down at the bottom. Tukan trying to cover this angle.
Yeah, Vaevictis with only 4 members. They cannot have forward positioning. If Tukan goes a little bit too far, it will be even more dangerous for the backups.
Right, they can't afford to lose Matako inside of the watchtower there either. And oh my goodness, F-An sniffs that out. Ed Glooms in the meantime picking up Freed as well. Matako trying to make something happen here. Comes around the corner. Good spray onto Ethans. Now he has to back off. He gets caught in the back just a little bit. Dopper, though, finishes him off.
That Raiden going to catch him off. A little late in the backup. Edwin wisely on the left. I don't think he was spotted. Now he is.
Ooh.
Good catch. Good drag. But one coming from behind. Ed Glooms from A side. Raiden has no idea where he is.
No, Ed Glooms gets him because Raiden just thinks the rest of the team is at B, and they are not.
I think he was confused too. There was one coming around, but the one that he got before was the one that came all the way around. So Ed Gloom was supposed to be the one downstairs.
Yeah, I think
lack of information was really hindering them.
Yeah, Ed Glooms came through. I think it was mid alley there.
Yeah, Ed Gloom came all the way from the A side,
right? Yeah,
and then because Vaevictis had no idea where he actually came from.
Right. Ed Glooms had picked up a kill really early on over on the A side. I guess they just never were able to really track his movement.
But it was like 30 seconds ago, so you would imagine that he also came down with the teammates.
Right, and that he had wrapped all the way around to the B side in some way. All right. They are doing a really good job controlling the long B area. Watchtower just is being completely abandoned because they cannot successfully hold it.
I think one of the members also fell down just now. Off the boxes, but that's okay. You can have that.
All right, they want to go down. Starix faking, going through the top watchtower. Now he wants to go through the gate fence here, trying to come around. He saw the shots from Macau. He has a pretty good idea of where he is. The grenade forcing him out to the left. That'll be Starix finishing him off, and the push is on.
Still goes on to the The backup is coming, but once you get that bottom ground control, Raiden's in trouble.
Oh, man. Stark's looking really good this round. Trying to put the shots down onto Matako. Matako does get Dopper, though.
1 HP. Oh,
Oh,
another headshot connects.
oh, but An's just able to squeak that out. Matako trying to clutch it out, but
Mission
just not able to finish that one off.
Yeah, another really connecting onto the B side. Only basically really focusing onto the B side so much. Let's see if they continue that attack.
Why
so
not?
far, it's not being stopped because there is no forward positioning from Vaevictis at all.
Yeah, they're too afraid to
And
control that.
leaving the watchtower is actually really giving up the space because they are really concerned about them attacking into A side, which we have seen from a tackle around yesterday.
Now this time, Toucan trying something a little bit sneaky. He's pushed up a little bit ahead. He's trying to keep his head low so nobody on the other side of B-Long can see him. And he is going to just wait and see if he can get Stark. Stark's
Yep.
had no idea. So
Great bait.
great bait. Now might see some grenades come in. Toucan backing off here, trying to get some grenades
Oh,
of
the
his own to
second
go.
one.
Whoa, careful.
Can be tough if you're throwing a little bit too far or up there.
Right. Taco backing off. Freed over at A as well.
Yeah, usually you know how far it goes, but not how high it goes. That's one of the harder ones to actually tell.
Yes. We get to see it because of the tracers.
Yep. The tracing all the time, but it can be tough.
Yeah.
But now falls back to a better position. 4-5. Attack all around. They're still focusing on B side though.
Yep. They're just...
They already made a lot of sound coming into it, so backups positions are coming for Vaevictis.
Yep. Coming through the stairs there below the watchtower.
Dopper's low from the grenade. Second grenade finishes him off.
Ooh, Ed Glooms just knew right where he was going to be. Nice shooting there. All right, now he's got to get more members. He takes a lot of damage. He's down to 1 hit point.
Yeah, as long as he controls the watchtower, though, I think he's okay. The other members are also so low. That's the problem here.
Right. They're going to need some help here from the other Ed, who's 2 health. Ooh, headshot here for Ed Glooms.
That's some sound play. He knew that they were off onto the left side of the door, exactly listening to the sound, and then just shoots through them with that low of HP. 1 HP, 2 HP.
Yeah, the bomb is down here. Raiden trying to find a way to salvage this for his team, trying to get their first win on this map.
One.
He does get Edwin, so that's 1. Gonna bait the...
If he goes a little too far, the
defuse
yeah, there's
here.
the angle from the watchtower, so he can't. Yes.
Yeah.
There's not much that Raiden can actually do here.
It's just
Mission
attack all around in complete control of B-side right now. They are so good at these angles. Ed Glooms is just wrecking people through the watchtower doors here.
Yeah. Just listening to the footsteps all the time. Okay, that doesn't seem like the opponent is actually looking towards me. That's a little more towards the left side of the door. And then goes out, shoots. He was actually, I think he pretty much know, okay, I don't have too much HP. I'd rather just go out and shoot at something.
Yeah, just might as well. Just pre-fire through that door, see if you can get anything. And in fact, he picks up a couple kills doing that.
Yeah, quite lucky over there too.
All right, so this time, Toucan looks like he's got him backed off a little bit on the long B side, but now you can see they're pushing across up on the top left there.
Same strategy until it is completely stopped. I like this.
Yeah, this is bad news. They knew
Lovely.
right.
He was there before.
Yeah, you can't do that twice in a row.
Yep, you got to change up a little bit.
They aren't going to fall for it. Now Matako trying to hold this watchtower with all the members of Attack All Around streaming in.
Free trapped by Glooms all the way back. Raiden trying to have the backup, but actually wins the fight here.
Wow. Sterix, I thought, had him possibly dead to rights there when he's coming through mid-alley, but able to win that 1v1 there, and the bomb getting planted here.
Contest for the bomb plant.
Yeah, I want to plant the bomb. No,
And
I wanna
because
plant
of
the
that,
bomb.
Raiden actually had some time to
Reggie
back up, but that's a 5-0 shutout once again from Attack All Around. Continuing from Lux Ville, first half 5-0. Blue City.
Yep. Any game win by Attack All Around, and it is over. So Vaevictis has to win 5 in a row.
Yeah, we might see Indonesia versus Thailand grand finals. It's totally possible. Attack All Around just one single round away from advancing into the grand finals.
Yep, Southeast Asia
Nice.
finals possible here. They're just so good.
Incredible. Oh. Yeah, Gloom's always finding these kind of kills from coming around and keeping Freed under the bridge. I think that was the key. He's limiting the backups only from the mid alley coming from the A side, not from the center area.
This was a nice play by Toucan the first time on those stairs at the long B side, but doesn't work twice in a row for him. They just threw a grenade right on his feet the second time he tried it.
Yeah, the Gloom's just... the sound play is amazing. Even if you hear those footsteps, sometimes you think, do I go or do I not? The moment you think about that, you're already late. He doesn't even think about it, he just goes.
Yeah, no reason to. He's just reacting. I mean, that's how good these guys are. They've been playing for so long, it's all instinctual. They just know, all right, I hear a sound, this is most likely where this player is. I'm just going to shoot around the corner at that angle. And he's just catching people left and right.
It's amazing, and that's exactly why they're showing this kind of round score. A tackle around. One more round will be match over. And Vaevictis in red this time. A tackle around, defending in blue.
All right.
But it's not impossible to tie things up, but it's going to be hard. Already a kill.
This is an A rush here for Vaevictis. They're already pushing through the cafe. Doppler does get freed here, backing up, trying to guard the back stairs. He gets Toucan too. Are you kidding me? Doppler absolutely going nuts here, and that is it. That is it.
What
Jeez.
just happened?
Success.
Just a blowout.
In Blow City.
Blow City.
We blow up everything. Of course, home crowd little disappointed.
Yeah.
With the final Russian team being eliminated in the semifinals number 2, but good games. Great game. They were, even though they were down 0-5 in the first half, they were really going with that speed. Okay, let's be sharp. Let's go in, pinpoint on that A, 2 in A. Of course, 3 in A. They lost 1 in the middle, and 2 towards the central passage. And the other side of A, let's just go press it. Let's go press it. Let's go get that A side. They had a really nice strategy, but of course, Doppler could not be stopped.
The guy is so good. There's
headshot through the smoke and turns around for a few more kills.
There's so many really good players on this attack all-around team that are just popping off here. We saw Ed Glooms. We've seen Doppler do it. Everybody is capable of going nuts. That guy's got an RRQ.
I know. He's already on the hype train. He's already on that hype train.
I tell you what, it's going to be a very exciting finals between these two teams. I think they're going to be very evenly matched because of what we've seen between Attack All Around and the Dragons, who narrowly lost to RRQ, and Attack All Around narrowly beating Black Dragons with a win and a tie. So, and that's basically what you saw between the Black Dragons and RRQ. So I think this is going to be a very even matchup.
Yes, exactly what you talked about. Of course, RRQ had a tougher match, but they were against Black Dragon, I think, a better team in the semifinals. Attack All Around, of course, had a lot better numbers, but they are yet to fight against each other. This is the best finals I think we've been dreaming for in that PBWC here. We have the grand final matchups, of course, but before that, we're going to have the finals of PBIWC as well. So 2 more matches, but that was some speed with some style, and I think that Blow City may have to be banned against Attack All Around. They were really confident about moving into B side all the time.
They look really good over there. They just absolutely crushed that map. I don't know what you can do, but I mean, we found that RRQ is weak on, at least there's a weakness on Storm 2 despite them absolutely crushing everybody. But they've played 3 rounds on it. Does Attack All Around feel confident enough in what they've seen that they can try to challenge them on that map? I'm not sure.
Oh, we'll see. But I'm really happy that we got to see Lux Ville for the first time already. I'm just waiting for that Sandstorm. If you get that in grand finals, I can't be happier.
Yeah, if I'm Attack All Around, I'm trying to get RRQ on Safe House, because that's where they showed that they struggled a little bit. That's the map, and I think Attack All Around plays Safe House very, very well. They're able to cover, you know, Ethans covers the freezer truck very, very well.
Yeah, he goes out there too.
Yeah. And then you've got Doppler, who just knows that map so well in and out that he can just show up anywhere and kill your team.
Maybe not the same story against RRQ. That, I mean, you've got all the members, but they were actually having fun, like trying to push everywhere and do all kinds of stuff. But when you go against this strong of a team, sometimes you do have to stick to your position.
Yep, this was pretty one-sided here.
Let's see if we get that grenade moment.
I know. I'm just like really,
two
really,
rounds?
really hoping. Really,
And
really,
then-
really, 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 really.
Okay, next round.
Show me.
Oh, I think this is the grenade moment. They went down, and so we didn't get the gameplay, but we saw the reactions. They were saying, "Oh man, oh, that was a grenade! Heck of a grenade to finish off the first half."
Ugh, it's just crazy good stuff here.
Mhm.
But this was a nice moment. They got a couple wins. They kept it even, but then 2 big grenades at the beginning of a round, knocking them into a 5v3 situation, and they lost, and they ended up losing the map.
Yeah,
and
this
then
is the
on
moment.
this-
Edwin came around, and he thought, and because of that, because he came around, he thought that Ed Glooms was actually down there.
Right.
I think that was the confusion that he had.
And then Toucan with a nice sneaky play there, but it didn't pay off the second time around. And Ed Glooms is just
That's
look
one
at
H.
him, look at him just pre-firing around these corners, knowing right where to shoot, right what the angles are.
1
Really,
HP, 2 HP. That's
good.
it. Those kind of plays from having that low of a hit
Here's
point.
Dopper. Look at this, just
Yeah,
knows
this round
right.
seals it. Yeah, we didn't get to catch all the action, but still, his action continues until the very end, and that's basically it.
That's
2-0.
pretty-
Yeah, I would say almost a shutout there. And
Yeah.
round score, in terms of round score, 6-2, 6-0.
Yeah, it's a pretty dominant performance here by Attack all around. Raiden playing pretty well there for Vaevictis, having 9 kills, being their top player. Freed with 8 kills here, but there's just too much on the Attack all around side. Doing a great job there. 16, 4, and 8 for Ed Glooms. Doing a lot of work there on Blow City.
Yeah, a lot less in scores because they just played a lot less round compared to all the other games. But look at that. Even assist, Vaevictis, they didn't really have a really big push, like having 4-1 or 5 men all together, of course, against grenades. In Lux Ville can be really hard, but lack of assist, I think that really shows that they had a hard time pushing together. And that really shows from the numbers. Here we have the grand finals. RRQTCN versus Attack all around. We'll get to see who the champion is in just a few hours.
And then, yeah, we'll do Black Dragons versus Vaevictis first. Before that, to determine our 3rd place winner. And of course, PBIWC coming up as well. So both of our finals are Indonesia versus Thailand.
Oh, that's right.
And of course, the big story for the grand finals, for the PBWC finals, is that this is Indonesia's first chance to win. Not only is it their first time in a PBWC finals, it's their first time to possibly win one as well. So, of course, Thailand, we've seen them a lot in PBWC finals. So this is going to be a really exciting matchup between these 2 teams.
I'm seriously excited about the grand finals already. I just want to see the grand finals already, but we have to have the finals for PBIWC, of course, to see who the best women's team actually is around the world. And also the 3rd place match for the prize pool. I think that's really important to decide. That's also, all the matches are going to be best of 3, so stay tuned. I think we're about to see some more maps, especially for the 3rd place matchup. That's possibly the one that we're going to see. That sand.
Maybe.
Sand.
We're hoping. We're hoping it. Well, guys, we are going to take a break here for a little bit. Stay tuned. More point blank action coming your way in not too long.